I'm Danielle. The glory of a sport is born at the moment when the game and the person become one, when all the complexity of one's life finds one moment to emerge in the game. By Timothy Shribble. I use this quote because when an individual puts on a uniform, like a team uniform like this, to enter a game, I feel that they're not an individual anymore. They become part of the team, and the team becomes one. Because in a game, you don't play by yourself in a team sport. You use each other to make plays or to score goals or make points, as in like volleyball or soccer. Understanding why team uniforms are so important and how they create team unity can help a team come together and do whatever they believe they can do as a team and as one. First, I'm going to talk about how team uniforms represent team unity, and second, I'm going to share why I identify with this certain culture. When soccer teams wear jerseys, it's not something they wear to identify the team. Well, it is something they wear to identify the team and an individual, but it's also something that they use to bring themselves together as one. Millions of Americans play organized soccer around the world, and there's many, many different types of teams that I can't even name a number of how many teams of soccer there are. Certain teams identify themselves by wearing different colored jerseys or different socks or having different types of logos on their shirts. And I feel like that helps spectators and competitors identify what team they're playing or who they're looking at. But when it comes to your own team, the uniform unifies yourself as one. The New York Kickboxers, the Knickerbockers actually, were an early baseball team that started in 1849. Were the first team to ever wear a team uniform. Again, uniforms allow competitors and spectators to identify specific players, but for me as a team player, and I play team sports, I feel, and along with my teammates, we feel that uniforms combine us into one person as a family. We become a family and we play all as one. According to the Webster Dictionary, team unity is a state or fact of being united or combined into one as parts of a whole. Team unity, that is basically what team unity is. And when it comes, I can't do this. I'm gonna faint.
You're fine.
I'm getting lightheaded. For me, team unity, when you step onto a soccer field, you push your teammates and you push each other to try your best, and you help each other out by making plays and stuff. So, that's how I describe team unity with soccer and stuff. I identify with the culture because I started playing soccer when I was 4 years old, and I haven't stopped yet. When I was little, I knew what a team was, but I never really truly understood what team unity was and how team uniforms could tie into that. But as I started growing older and learning more about the game of soccer, I slowly started to learn about it and how I started to identify with how team unity and how soccer and being a part of a team can actually make you become a part of a family and everything. I use a uniform not only to identify a certain player, oh, you need to watch out for that person, or this person you don't need to worry about, but I also use it to tell my teammates that we are one, that there's nothing's gonna tear us apart, nothing's gonna get in the way of us because we're a family, and we're gonna play as one until the game's over. Even if I don't like somebody on my team, outside of soccer, when I step on the field, you're still part of my family, even though I may not get along with you. And that's what team unity should be with everything and anything. So in conclusion, team uniforms are important because they can help bring a team together and play as one. Well, first I talked about how the team uniform ties into team unity, and then I also talked about how I identify with the culture myself. So the next time you watch a soccer game or you watch any sort of team-related sport like volleyball or water polo, just remember that the uniform that they're wearing, yeah, it identifies a team, but it also identifies them as a family and how they